All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my very first ever DUALCAST of Outriders. Whether you are visiting me from the past as one of my viewers on YouTube, or maybe one of the individuals that likes to watch me on Twitch, or maybe you are checking out Outriders for the very first time, as you can download it for free right now until the 23rd, so you can check this amazing game out before its expansion, WORLDSLAYER, comes out at the end of the month. This is the time to check it out. Now, I hope you come and join me and enjoy this stream. I'm going to be having some fun here with you guys. For those of you that don't know, my name is Leeroy from Leeroy Gaming on YouTube. And I focus on making looter, shooter, and RPG content. I'm big on making guides and a lot of long-form videos. And when it comes to Outriders, Outriders was actually the game that kind of helped me grow. When I started this game, when I started playing Outriders, I think I had less than 200 subscribers. And I just absolutely love this game. I've made dozens of guides. Some are min-max, and some are very, very just fun. So, what can you expect from this 3-hour stream? Well, we're going to be running some expeditions. This is endgame content. It doesn't really spoil too much, but it's really, really fun. This game is co-op, 3 players, and I'm going to be having some fun with a couple of my kind of more unusual builds. So I'm going to kind of show you some of the cool interactions with some of the abilities. On my Technomancer, we're going to be going with one of my basically high-octane turret builds and high-explosion builds. On this character here, my Devastator, you're going to see a really, really fun build that is all about sucking enemies into the action and then blowing them up, basically with a grenade launcher. Really, really fun. And then one of my favorite builds of all time, my Temporal Ninja build, is going to be my Trickster build. If you love jumping around, slicing things up, and playing more of like a looter slasher, well, your Temporal Ninja build is for you. All these builds, you're going to be able to, if you want to mimic them and try them out, you're going to be able to check them out on my YouTube channel, Leeroy Gaming, if you'd like. Again, I am dual casting this both on Steam as well as on YouTube. Now, do note they do have chat disabled on Steam. But if anybody does come on my YouTube channel, if you have questions or you want to join me for a run, just jump on in on the YouTube channel for a second. I'll give you a join code if you want. Otherwise, we're going to be running through a bunch of dungeons, showing you off this game. Again, this game is absolutely so much fun, and it is absolutely free to download on Steam right now until the 23rd. So what do I think you need to do? Come on, download it. Do it now. This is wonderful. What are you doing? What is holding you back? I don't know. Let's do it. And that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's start our first expedition run and see how this goes. Again, we will be running from now until 9 p.m. Pacific. Hey, what's up, Zach? What's up, Max? Yeah, for sure, man. I'd love to have you guys join me. Let me get a join code, and I'll share it with you guys. So you guys should be able to both join using these codes, and I will paste it. Come on, mouse. Let me get this pasted for you guys. All right, here we go. Here is the join code. So the first 2 people to use the code will join me for this run. And if we get other people that want to join, we'll just, we'll do the rotation. I believe the chat is disabled because of the Steam rules. But I can see your chats in YouTube, so I will be responding. And we will wait for just a moment while people join up. Let me kind of show you this build that I'm going to be using for those that are new. So if you've never played Outriders, what's absolutely amazing about it is you completely can customize all your gear. So you have like legendary sets in this, as you see here, and you have these unique modifications, and you can kind of put them in and take them out and get some really cool abilities and combinations. So currently you can put 2 of these modifications, like this one, to Palisades and Perseverance, into armor pieces in the expansion WORLDSLAYER. There'll be an option to have a 3rd one, so even more limitless options. And guns have, on top of being really cool looking and having some special effects, they can also be modified heavily. We're going to be using some cool abilities, so we're going to use Golem to make ourselves really tough in this build, toughen ourselves up. People can shoot us, and they're going to do nothing. They're just going to bounce off of me. And we're going to impale things because, you know, this game can get pretty brutal. Oof. I don't know if you just saw that in the background. That's pretty nice. And Endless Mass. So this is an ability that I don't think nearly as many people used, but with this build I have, it's really, really fun. Oh, nice. So Zach over here on the YouTube chat is starting a pure anomaly build. Really, really good times. All right, so let's see. Who joined me here? All right, Albanian Areolas. Is that you, Zach, by chance? And if anybody else wants to join me, are you joining? I don't know if John Armpit, if you're going to join, or Max Didorino, the code should be good. We will go ahead and just start casually doing our first run. We are running this on max difficulty. So again, for the people that have never played, when you get to the end game, you get these kind of cool expeditions that you can choose from. And there's 15 tiers of difficulty. We are playing on max level. The higher the difficulty, the better loot you get. Now they are changing this to a brand new system in WORLDSLAYER that you'll get up to 40 levels of difficulty. So even more replayability. Okay. Now I can't really talk about the expansion other than what they've talked about in the reveals, but I can tell you one thing. I've played it for over 200 hours. I don't think too many people play a game for 200 hours plus in a beta state unless, you know, there's something there. So I'll leave the rest to your imagination, but I look forward to playing it with you guys upon release. I will be streaming Outriders on Twitch. For those of you that have been waiting for me to return to streaming on Twitch, well, that is my looter shooter channel, twitch.tv/LeeroyGamingStream. You can see the information in the upper right hand corner. We'll be rocking on there once the game releases.
I suspect it might be the remains of a meteorite that crashed a long time ago. If you retrieve samples from those rocks, perhaps we could better understand what happened there.
So every little expedition has a little intro on it, and it's got kind of unique designs. Now, I want to show you, I use this really cool gun called Air to the Desert, and it's going to allow us to summon tornadoes, and also has a bottom-loaded grenade launcher. How can you go wrong with that? Yeah, baby, John, booting it up. That's what we're talking about. And hopefully we get some new eyeballs on this phenomenal game on Steam. I know a lot of people played it. I've been playing it on Steam since day one. I do know, you know, a lot of people are playing it on Xbox as well. But this is just, again, one of those games. It had a bit of a rough start, but it is just so phenomenally fun. All right. Let's see how rusty I am. It's been a while since I played the base game. But look at that. There's the volcano proc. Oops. Come together. And again, these builds I'm playing here are a little less traditional. Look at that. Oh, man. And did I mention the game is gorgeous? Yeah, the game is gorgeous. Hey, what's up, Nexus Ninja? Yeah. Man, WORLDSLAYER can't come soon enough. Definitely looking forward to putting some builds together for you guys, and then running together. You know, I always love doing the carries and helping new players out on my streams back in the day, and I'm hoping this brings some new eyeballs to the game. It is probably, in my opinion, one of the most underrated games that came out last year. And it may actually, and it's probably the one game that can tear me away from that other game that shall not be named right now. You know what I'm talking about. If you're one of my YouTube subscribers, you know, some of my old school followers aren't too fond of it, but I don't know. I really enjoy it. So unlike a lot of other looter shooters, you can see just the pure chaos this game creates. Just with all the cool special effects. And there's different ways that you can play this game. So you can play kind of like gun style. You can use anomaly power style, which is more leaning into abilities, right? This build's like it's kind of a support class. As we get into this run, I want to get my ring rust off. While it may not be min-maxed, and group play, it's really, really quite fun. And again, especially when you can like play it effectively. So this one's kind of interesting because what you want to do is after every shot you want to reload, because then you get that special grenade launcher proc, because it works every time you reload. So you could go through your whole ammo clip, but that's like 30 rounds. Why wait that long when you can just reload after one, right? Max, don't even mention. I won't. No, it's all about Outriders, baby. That's what we're here for. Now, full disclosure, the developers are Polish, and I am Polish by birth, and so I may have a slight bias from supporting my Polish brothers in arms. Co mogę powiedzieć, ludzie z Polscy są najlepsi, numer jeden w świecie. But I will tell you, even if I wasn't Polish, I would absolutely adore this game. I just looked at my time to play on this, and I've played about 800 hours on the original, and I think I want to say I estimated between 150 and 200 hours on the beta. So yeah, me likey long time. And again, if you're just checking this out for the very first time on Steam and you've never heard of me, my name is Leeroy from Leeroy Gaming on YouTube. I am also a Twitch streamer at twitch.tv/LeeroyGamingStream, and I focus on looter shooters, looter slashers, RPGs. Yeah, I love the Arnold, because we like to get together, run dungeons, crush our enemies, have them driven before us, and get fat loot. What can I say? You gotta love the fat loot. And again, unlike a lot of games like Division 2 or something, what I love about this game is this: you get these over-the-top monsters that are just super awesome looking, these crazy birds of prey, giant monstrosities that just want to eat you. It's too early for shouting in Polish. It is never too early to shout in Polish. All right, I gotta do my reload magic here. I was so stoked about talking about the game, I forgot to do the playstyle correctly. Now, this game has 4 different classes. I'm going to be showing you, most likely playing 3 out of 4 of them tonight. Maybe we'll play the 4th one as well. We'll see. I haven't decided. But this first one is the Devastator. He's the big tanky boy. This build is all about causing things to bleed, and he heals off all your bleed damage. So he is very, very tanky, no matter how you play him. I like playing him more, focusing on his powers than gunplay. Although in the expansion, there will be viable ways to make him more of a gunner. He's all about manipulating the earth, so he can jump up into the air and smash the ground. He can cause earthquakes in front of him. Obviously, you've seen the impale ability. He's got a cool ability where he can make a force field basically around himself, raise up his arm, and deflect bullets, absorb them, and then throw them back at enemies. So he's got some cool defensive abilities. I also didn't ask, but is my audio okay? I'm assuming, since nobody's really complained yet, that it's fine. These guys are lovely fun right here. And this game is also really friendly for helping people, like carry people that are new. You can kind of help them out, which is kind of nice. There we go. See, now I'm using my grenade launcher accurately and just slamming them. Alright. There we go. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Alright. Oh man, look at that. Oh, we rocked that group right there.
I'm gonna ask if they're willing to give it back.
Alright, come at us, boys. Come at us. And this effect's kind of cool. If you, with the impale ability, if you end up killing somebody with it, they physically get impaled. And anybody near them gets an armor boost and also a health regeneration boost. So, obviously it won't work if they have full health on them, but if you can kind of time it right, you can even impale the big baddies, which looks super cool. And you may ask, what big daddies are you talking about, Leeroy? Well, I'm about to show you one of the big daddies because we're about to face off with them. Uh-oh. Actually, I think it's technically a big mama. Because I think it's like a queen. Yeah, Brood Empress. Yeah, that's definitely a queen. You just knocked him off a cliff. That was awesome. That's what we love. And again, what's also nice about this game is there's just a lot of different play styles. I'll show you all the abilities in a second in between the matches. For those that are brand new that want to know about the Devastator, you can do a lot of fun creative things with them. There we go. There's the big mama. Woo! How you like them grenades? There we go. Whoop. Slow motion victory, boys. Very nice.
Zahedi, I found a pod down here guarded by monsters. I've secured it. Plenty of rock samples for you to play with.
Perfect.
So as you can kind of see, we have our different chances of getting legendary loots. And we're going to get these drop pods that you can use to gamble on more legendary gear. And then of course you gotta have your little loot pile right here, because it wouldn't be a looter shooter without lots of lovely loot. Well, let's see. I'll have to see how the RNG treats us. We're killing it. Did we get? Well, I think we got one legendary. Normally you'll get between 1 and 4 legendaries. Also, what's pretty cool is you can easily kind of break stuff down if you don't want it. You know, it's a pretty simple system. Oops. Did I mean to equip that one? What helmet was I wearing? I think I was wearing, yeah, there we go. There we go. I obviously, these kind of golden background ones are all the legendaries. So if you can take a look, there's a lot of legendaries in the game. I mean, look at all these legendary guns I have on this character. And they are quite unique looking. Like, let me show you a couple really quick. I mean, take a look at these designs. They're beautiful. Whew. Man, talk about bling bling bling, right? Yeah, we didn't get the best loot on that run. I will agree. All right, let's see here. Just clear out some of this loot. You can mark it for destruction of the right click. Yep, and then delete, and it gets broken down for lovely, lovely effects. So let's exit this area, go back to the launch zone, and I'll show you some of the cool abilities for the Devastator, and then we'll do another run. All right. And the game has nice breakdown. So if you want to kind of see how your build is doing, how much damage you're doing, you have general stats. You can find out what abilities do what damage. So like this build is built around the mods doing most of the damage, and also you'll see my gun damage here is quite minimal. It's not a gun build. So kind of cool thing, tells you how much you've used each of your abilities. So if you like numbers, if you like stats, this game will give it to you. Let's take a look at the cool skills that this character has. So again, we already saw Endless Mass that kind of turns one of the enemies into this stone pillar, and everything around it gets sucked in, and you apply bleed damage to it and do damage, and then you can modify it with the modifications to do different effects. We already saw Golem. Again, that's my low defensive ability. You kind of harden up, you take less damage. Simple but effective. Impale. Again, you interrupt the enemies, impale them, do a bunch of damage, and again, if you actually kill them, they're going to be impaled up, as you can see in this video footage. It's really great. Now, this one is a crowd favorite, is Earthquake. You literally slam the ground, interrupt the enemies in front of you, send them flying, and do a bunch of damage. There's some really cool builds that are all around Earthquake. And then let's see here. This is probably my favorite ability, although I don't use it in this one. Gravity Leap. So how many games let you jump up into the sky, kind of like the Incredible Hulk, and come smashing down like a meteor, interrupting and doing a ton of damage. It's also great for getting around. You can kind of get to higher areas where enemies are hiding. Really, really good. Reflect Bullets. I mean, how awesome is this? Just raise up your hand, the bullets stop, you actually see them stop, and you can throw it back. There's even a modification where you can keep moving and shooting with it. It's not going to absorb as much of the damage, but you just have this permanent bullet shield, and then you can have things fire back, can cause things to bleed. It's a lot of fun. Another ability that's pretty cool, a little underwhelming in the base game, but I'm hoping there's some potential for it in the expansion, is Tremor. Quite literally, you activate it as you're running around, you do these earthquake tremors, and it does damage and it heals you. It feels really good. Then we got Boulder Dash. So if you ever wanted to play as Juggernaut, quite literally, you can run through enemies and it can just slam the ground. It feels really meaty. The control on it takes a little bit to get used to. So I think a lot of people avoid it just because it's more difficult to use. But it is rather cool when you can pull it off, especially since you can like jump on little walls and slam down on people. It's pretty cool. So that is this character in a pinch. So we're going to go ahead and let's do another. We'll show off another expedition. All right, so again, there are, as you can see, when you go and check out these expeditions, and again, if you play this during the this free period, definitely play the story. I actually thought the story was great and hilarious. And don't skip the side missions. I think in the base game, the side missions have some of the best content. It's not throwaway, it's really funny, and it's really fun. Take your time with it. But when you get to the expeditions, each one of these nodes is a special level. But when you go to these expeditions, you're only going to see about 4 of them. And then the end game for the vanilla game is the Eye of the Storm. So maybe we'll run it later, but I may not spoil it for those of you that are just trying out for the first time. So we'll probably just run the base stuff for you guys and show you some of these missions. Now, we're going to go ahead and let's run... you know what? Let's run Chem Plant. This is a one of my all-time favorites. It can get a little crazy. Now you will notice in this last mission we played against a lot of monsters, and the enemies were like almost like aborigines, kind of, right? But now we're going to be going against some soldiers, like military great soldier, so the playstyle is going to be quite a bit different. Yeah, no problem, Zach, for sure. Thanks for coming on the stream.
We've been detecting massive energy spikes in insurgent territory near the old chemical plant. The last thing I can afford is those
You should tell your buddy to download the game. It's a great time to try it out. All right, here we go. I probably shouldn't have. Sorry for skipping that intro. I'm so used to, seeing this 800 times. I realize some people have never seen that before. But we may very well run this again later. This is a fun dungeon. All right, so let us see. There we go. Oh, let's bring these guys together. Oh, they look like they want to do a group hug. Oh yeah, group hugs for everybody. Are you gonna come on and play with us, Max? The Max Deuterino? What's also cool about this game, as your build comes together, you definitely feel your power increase. When you're first starting out and you don't have like the best gear, you're gonna feel kind of weak at first, but then as things come together, it's one of those games that feels really meaty. Because there's some games out there that you play and you don't really feel like you get that much more powerful. And you feel like, oh, my damage is a little bit better. But here, when you put together the build you're looking for, man, does it feel good. It looks good, it feels good. And you can really see it in your progress. And again, with the WORLDSLAYER expansion, what's going to be great is, in this game, we already were able to get to level 50. But now, and that was with basically 15 difficulty tiers. Or rather, after hitting level 30, at the end of the game, you basically got another 20 levels of progress. Well, now you're going to have 40 levels of progress. And a lot of really cool unlocks. There are some things I can't talk about since they've been announced, like the alternate advancement system. So, like if you ever played Diablo 3, and they had the AAs, the abilities to buff like your crit damage, your anomaly power, your crit chance, crit damage, all of that you can level up. You can get up to 200 levels of progress on that. And that levels up just by killing enemies. So as you grind, as you play more, you get more of that power, and it just feels really, really good. You always feel like on any given run, you're always making some sort of progress. Oh, look at that. Look how many we sucked together. Oh, that feels good. And you saw John, that was, what a great combo. So John is playing a pyromancer. He's laying down the flames, laying down the pain. So we have a nice little combo here, as I can pull the enemies together, and he's able to basically. Yeah, let's see here. Come on. Yeah, I'm working on reconnecting to the server. All right, I'm back on the server. So hopefully it all reconnects here. All right, it looks like we are back. Yep, let me see. Are we back on YouTube? Yeah, we're back on YouTube. Unfortunately, it kicked us out. That was a little unfortunate. Let me see here. Let's see. Hopefully we're back on Steam as well. I'm just double checking the Steam connection here. Hopefully. And let me get you back in on this, John. I will get you in right. That's right. In the future, will be no disconnects. Part of it, I will say, I want to. Part of it may. This time, I don't think it was me, but my ISP here locally has been having some issues in the region. There was supposed to be a technician that came out today, and he kind of no-showed, which was yay, good job, my internet company. But we are connected. It looks like we're running smooth overall. There we go, and we are back on Steam as well. So you know, mild hiccups, it can happen. So we're good. So hopefully, you know, hopefully we won't have too many hiccups. Now, me personally, I hope that this game gets a lot of support, maybe in a, you know, a sequel, and get some dedicated servers. That would be really nice if we had some dedicated servers. All right, so I'm gonna wait for you to join us here, John. Let me know if you have any issues connecting. And let me see what dungeons we have here available. We have Camp Plan again, so we'll be able to run again. And this time, I'll show you the content. Now, let me also kind of show you guys just, let's see here. Can I go and show you the world map here? It's been a while since I've gone to the local area, so let me see here. The actual campaign is pretty darn big. So let me kind of show you guys. So basically, these are all big regions that have, like, you know, multiple areas to fight in. But take a look. This is towards the end, and look at all this content right over here. So you start way over here in Rift Town, and over the main campaign. There's just a lot to do. There's a lot of collectibles. If you like side content, if you're an achievement hunter, you're gonna love this game. And let me tell you, I don't have it because I haven't done all the side stuff because I tend to obsess about the builds. But there's a really cool emote that you can get if you finish all the achievements. You bust out a throne, and you just sit on the throne, kind of cross your leg, and it looks pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Hey John, let me know. Any luck with that code? If not, I will probably do. There you are. Good. Like, I read your mind. I knew you were coming. Excuse me. A little hiccup. Hiccup. Again, for those of you joining us here on Steam or on YouTube for the very first time, my name is Leeroy with Leeroy Gaming on YouTube. You can also check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/LeeroyGamingStream. And you can see upper left-hand corner up there. Yeah, over there is all the URL information if you want to check me out in the future. I'm all about looter shooters and RPGs. That is my thing, so that's what I cover the majority of the time. So if you're into that, a lot of strategy guides, a lot of build guides, a little bit of humor, that is what I try to go for. I'm checking, I'm looking, So it's weird, I'm looking at my streaming data, and it says it's healthy, but they're not getting enough data.
The last thing I can afford is those monsters generating more power. I need you to disable their operation. Push your way through the slums, reach that chemical plant, and terminate any bastard you find.
All right. Oh, there it is. There is John right there, boys. On the throne emote. Now, really, for those of you watching on YouTube, hang tight with me for a quick second. I'm trying to see what is going on with the stream on Steam. It seems like it's having a little bit of an issue. But it looks like now we are live again, so that should be good. So again, for those of you wondering on Steam, the throne I was talking about, look at that awesome emote. I mean, how many games have a sweet emote like that, just busting out a throne in the middle of nowhere? All right, we're going to go ahead and try that run again. This time I'm going to let you watch the entire intro video, because they're pretty fun if you've never seen them. Or maybe, just kidding. I thought it was going to play, but because apparently it didn't load it this time. All right, let's do this. This is definitely like a Grenadier build. Grenadier Impaler. Oh, whew. Not for the faint of heart, boys. Definitely gets its rating for a reason. Hide your kids, hide your wives. Okay, let's bring them together for a group hug. Oh, there's that group hug. Oof, that was a nice hit. That was juicy. Alright, moving on up, boys. Moving on up. Working through the chem plant. And again, if you guys ever join me for a run, you don't have to be decked out. You don't even have to have a good build. I love doing carries for people. And for those of you who don't know the terminology, just it's where you come in and I help beat content for you, and you get some extra rewards, and you don't have to stress out as much. Don't have to really carry your own weight. You can get all the way on my back and carry you through a level. And again, today I'm showing off some of my kind of less traditional, I guess, builds that do some fun combinations. They may not necessarily always be min-max, but I do have those on my YouTube channel as well, if you want to check them out. Lots of cool min-max meta builds. But if you like creative builds, I try working on that as well. There we go. Oh, come on out to play. Oh! Oh, giblets. So, we turned them to ash, so they basically froze. Then I pulled them together, and then we shot some tornadoes, grenades, and firestorms into the mix. That is basically Outriders in a few words. Just lots of over-the-top madness, chaos, and fun. Lots of giblets too. You like giblets? I got giblets. Oh, good times. Now this next room is a bit tough. It gets a little chaotic, boys. We'll see how it goes. Oh, yeah, bring them together. All right, let's say hello to our little friends over here. Hello. Ooh. Yeah, that was a juicy impale right there, boys. Hello. Oh, yes. Oh, bring them together. Oh. And again, if you want the real big tanky boy, you really can't go wrong with the Devastator. Devastating and tough. Take a tornado and a grenade to the face. That's the best part of waking up, right? There's a grenade launcher in your cup. All right, there we go. Bring these guys together. Woo! Oh yeah, good times. There you go. Bring your friends to the party. There you go. Hang out a little bit. Stay a while and listen. Alright, there's a bunch of other friends coming to town. Alright, cool, cool. Oh! More giblets. That is great. It's definitely one of those games that you can totally lose your time playing. And let's let him talk for a second. So this game is fun single player, but let me tell you, if you have 1 or 2 friends to play this with, this is, I would say, the most fun when it comes to looter shooter co-op for 3 players out there. You know, it may not have as much content as like a Destiny or something, because obviously that's a live service game. But if you're looking for a really fun multiplayer game to play with your friends, this is it. Nothing quite out there like this out there. And I will say, I personally think, in my unbiased opinion, maybe slightly biased, best gearing out system of any looter shooter. And dare I say, it only is going to get better with the expansion WORLDSLAYER coming at the end of this month. That's only a couple days away, boy. What, we're talking about a little bit over a week? Oh, cannot wait. Cannot wait. Now, I also want to point out this game was one of the first round of games that truly allows cross-platform co-op. So it doesn't matter if you have it on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, Xbox Game Pass, whatever your form of play, they can all play together. And I feel like that's something that pretty much every new kind of game like this should have. Sadly, not every game has it right out of the box, but I've always loved the fact that I have my friends that I've met across my Discord and on my stream, and they're playing on all the different platforms, and they now, after some patching, etc., it works really, really well. If you read some of the older reviews, there were issues. But I would say, especially with the New Horizon update, the vast majority of that's fixed. They also added some new dungeons. There are some dungeons that have like secrets in them, which is pretty cool. We'll run some of those as well. And those dungeons are kind of fancy, so I like to save them for a little later on. You can definitely feel... You can see the production value go to the next level with some of those. And after this run, we're going to swap over to my Technomancer, where I have basically a heavy ordnance build, which is kind of like a summoner. So he's got turrets and he's got missile pods, and there's a next generation of that build that I'm going to be bringing out for WORLDSLAYER that I cannot wait to share with you. It's so good. But this is kind of like the mini-me version of it, and it's really, really fun. It's especially like if you're not the best aimer and you want turrets to help you kind of do the damage for you, so you can kind of be a little bit more mellow, you're going to love this build. You're going to love the way you look in this suit. I guarantee it. Alright, a brood mother. A brood. So this is the matron. I just noticed the other one is called a brood empress. Did you ever notice that, guys? I don't know if you noticed that, John, but I always thought they were all brood mothers or matrons. But there was an empress. And yeah, the run we did. GG, John. GG.
Shira, about those energy spikes? The insurgents had a functioning power cell down here.
What did you do with it?
It's disabled. I'll see if
Alright, let's see if we can get some loots here.
You saved some lives today, Outrider. I would expect nothing less from you. Outrider detected.
Come on, no whammies, no whammies. Make us rich, boys. Cha-chang, chang. Nope. What do we got? Armor of the Akari. Some weapons, some legendary weapons. That's cool. Might be the most powerful armor in the game. The Akari set. Yeah, if you really want to make the whole world burn, I'll tell you, Pyromancer does the trick. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and swap characters, John. This may... It's going to probably kick you when I go to change the character. So if you want to go ahead and drop real quick so it doesn't do that weird thing where you have to wait to load forever. That's what we like. You know, all it takes is one good one. I'm sure during this stream we'll get a point, we'll get a run and we'll get like 4 or 5 legendaries. It happens, and those feel really, really good. All right, let's just clean up the mess in here a little bit. And I think I told you guys, this game has a lot of unique guns. I think I showed you some already in my inventory here, but let me show you my stash. There's actually 43 unique legendaries in this for guns. I have a video where I actually go and give you my thoughts and review every single one of them on YouTube. Let's take a look at here, but take a look at all this beautiful bean footage. Look at all those look at all those beautiful guns. And some of them are really wonky. Look at this one right here. Can I view it? Yes, I can. Look at this. The Fatal Symbiote. What kind of SMG is this? Look at that attention to detail. What an absolutely twisted gun. Very thorny. It boosts your damage a bunch, but it also makes it so you take damage. That one's pretty cool. There's a sniper rifle that's I like to call it Mr. Frosty. It's the iceberg. Look at that. It's literally a frozen sniper rifle, and it can freeze enemies in an AoE. Look at the love that they put into the design of these guns. And let me show you one other one that I think is pretty cool as far as the wacky look. This one's actually really cool too. The High Roller. Look at a shotgun. Oh man, look at that thing rolling. So again, the looks on these guns are pretty top notch. Oh, you're rolling without a legendary set? Oh, nice. Yeah, I have a Hulk Smash build where it's no legendaries either on my Devastator, and it's really, it's quite effective, even without a set. I'm excited because there is a set in the expansion that will play into that build. So I'll probably make an updated build for it if everything goes smoothly. All right, so let's go ahead and log on Leeroy. Oh, did I mention there is a transmog system they added? So this is kind of my unique look. Let me kind of show you how this works. And what's cool about transmog, you don't have to pay any resources for it. You can do it as much as you want. So if you go under your inventory, go under customization, you can literally, as long as it's the right category, I can go and let's say make this gun look like any of the rare guns I found, any of the epics, any of the legendaries of that category. Handgun, same thing. So it's really cool. And you can do the same thing with your armor. So anything that you've gotten that's compatible. So, you know, you don't want the beret look, you can have it. This is from one of the other classes. I mean, look at that. Man, this stuff is like twisted looking. How about this triple head look? So definitely some great options for expression. So again, this is my Technomancer. This is, oh wow, I actually changed it. I actually want to go back to the beret because I kind of like that look. This is like my military like expert. What's from Borderlands 1, I think his name was Axon, was it? This kind of a play off of him in a way. He's got all his turrets and he's kind of like a commando. Well, I don't know what happened. I accidentally changed my legs. I definitely don't want that. Let's see here. Let's play dress up for a second. There we go. That'll work. Where's my beret, boys? Where's my beret? Oh, I could be like Agent Rudenkov. Hello. But now we're gonna go with the beret. Let's go for the beret. That is just too cool looking to pass up. Cool. And again, take a look. This one is also, there's one legendary armor and there is all custom rare loot. None of this is legendary, so that's totally viable. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. So I'll show you how this plays in a second. And let me get you a code because I realize we got to get you back in here. All right. And again, if you're just joining us here on Steam during the free preview where you can play Outriders for free from the 20th to the 23rd as we approach the release of WORLDSLAYERs. Definitely download it. You will not regret it. I mean, it's free. $0. What a deal. Try it out. Play it. Play the campaign. You will not regret it. The game is amazing. It definitely is better than its overall aggregate score. And I think that's only because it had a bit of a rough launch. But I'm telling you, it's in a really good state right now. And you are not going to want to miss this expansion. Yeah, Max, you can change everything transmog wise. And again, it doesn't cost any materials, no cost, so you can really have fun. Because we all know we had our legendary sets with the rare pieces and it looked fugly, but like I gotta have those pieces to be effective. But now you can look good and play good. That's what I'm talking about. All right, there's John. So let's take a look. What do we have here? All right, so we've run Starglaive. That was kind of like sci-fi futuristic. We had the chem plant. Now, I think we should connect with nature. What do you think, boys? Let's go to the heart of the wild. A drop pod landed in an uncharted section of the forest where many of Juno's people have gone missing. This calls for your intervention. I think we are just the people to do that here. Let's rock to the heart of the wild. All right. And again, boys, if you are new, my name is Leeroy. This is Leeroy Gaming. Check me out at twitch.tv/LeeroyGamingStream. And check out all my guides at YouTube at Leeroy Gaming. Look how pretty this environment is. The biomes. Man. Just so pretty. And yeah, get ready for some fun turret action. This is, I will say, has always been my favorite playstyle. May not be the fastest, but does it feel good? Just having your turrets tear things up. And I will share all of it with you. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the missile pods. They're just going nuts on them. Oh my, oh yes. Oh, it's so good. Freezing turrets. Oh, the humanity. Come on, get down. I mean, how can you not feel awesome having, look at that. This is like a toxic flamethrower. You get your ice freezing turrets from the back. And when that's not enough, oh, missile pods, baby. Missile pods for the win. Why, hello. All right, here we go. Hello. Oh, so good. Freeze them in midair. So this game also has status effects. So you can catch things on fire. You can poison them. You can freeze them. You can weaken them. You can make them more vulnerable. So lots of lots of different ways to
More bombs
optimize your gameplay.
found an obelisk mechanism. Seems they were trying to activate it.
And so there's also different kind of scenarios. So here you'll notice we got to protect this obelisk and stay in this circle while enemies come at us. So you'll see during the stream the different play styles and the different level designs. They're quite brilliant and quite beautiful. Oh yeah, boys. And what's really cool too, they have something called skill life leech in this game. So anytime your abilities, so my turrets or abilities do damage, they heal me for the percentage of the damage done. So what's great here is I can have these turrets doing all this damage, and if things are shooting me, etc., I'm just healing automatically. So this build, also very tanky. And, I mean, oh, missile pods, oh yeah. Now, you can have whole builds on critical damage. What's kind of interesting about this game, not all the monsters have the same crit slots. So you would think most of them have headshots for crit slots, and that is accurate for most humanoids. But like this Broodmother, it's kind of like in the armpit. It's kind of weird, but it works. So there's a whole little bit of tactics of knowing exactly where to shoot the monsters, and it's not always where you expect it to be. You like this cool merchandise? You can check out the description of my YouTube channel, any of the videos. If you want some cool Leeroy Gaming swag, like these cups and t-shirts, you can be awesome and support the channel. Alright, missile time, boys. Oh, that was a good one. That was good. We totally took out those bad boys right there. They did not stand a chance. Hello, Broodmother. Also, every character has a melee attack that's different. So the Technomancer freezes things. He does like a sub-zero punch. It's actually pretty cool. The Devastator does like a shockwave and makes people bleed. The Trickster will do a slow effect, as you'll see when we play my Temporal Ninja build. And the Pyromancer, I'm going to give you one guess what it does. If you guess it catches things on fire, you'd be right. Burn, baby, burn, flames are get higher. Alright, here we go, boys. Alright, alright. Get those turrets out. Now all we need is like Cry of the Valkyrie in the background. Get a little Apocalypse Now action here as we just completely carpet bomb and destroy the rainforest. Oh, that was good. And the characters are surprisingly agile, you know? There's a lot of dodge mechanics. They feel very fluid. I gotta say, if you've never played this game, I really like the way it controls. It's got some tactical elements, but you know, if you want to be like a sniper shooter, you can pull that off as well. Alright, turret time, baby. Get those missile pods going. There we go. Love it. Freeze, sucker. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. That's the ticket, boys. Very nice. So again, for those of you just tuning in, we are running some of the end game expeditions for Outriders. And did you know you can play it for free right now from June 20th to 23rd on Steam? Believe it or not, they did not pay me to say that. Pure love for this game. There we go. Oh, that feels good. Oh. Come at me, bro. Come on. Oh, that's good times right there. Look at those turrets going to town. Oh yes, there we go, boys. Oh no, it booted you? Alright, let me get you re-invited. Are you able? You're not able to rejoin automatically? Alright, hang tight. I may need to deal with these shenanigans before I can invite you. I'm not sure if this might be the last room. If it's the last room, it may not let me re-invite. So when you get to the final boss like area or the finish area, it does lock people out from joining. Oh, we might be okay. Alright, looks like you were able to join back in? You are, okay, beautiful. Good. And I'm gonna make sure the game is open so you guys can join. Alright, we're good. Now my build normally doesn't run out of ammo, but you can find these little ammo crates all over the place to restock. Venture deep into the forest.
There's the pod. But it looks like the forest has crumbled for itself.
Whoa.
Where the hell did the pod go?
I hate it when floors and forests get mad at me. Happens all the time. Defeat the forest guardians. Ooh, now there's a face only a mother could love.
All look pretty angry, I get that.
Alright, here we go. Woo! He was not happy to see me. Grave Warden Behemoth. Chill out, bro. Chill out. So fresh and so clean, clean. Look, it got all dark in here all of a sudden. Oh, there we go. That's the good stuff. We don't need any light. We got, you know, rockets to light our way, boys. What's also really fun about this game is if you're into min-maxing and trying creating builds that just melt things, there's ultimate potential for that. So you can be casual and have fun. You can have kind of creative middle of the road builds, or you could really lean into different play styles. That build, again, I love how smooth it feels. No matter what you run, it feels quite powerful, very tanky, easy to play. And this is without any set bonuses or anything, so this build is very just custom built. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. We were talking about it. What is that? At least 3 legendaries. Oh, that's nice. I think we got 4 on that one. Oh, that's a good run. Oh, and John got at least 3 too. Oh, my inventory is full. Ooh, minor details. Let's delete these. And as soon as we get out of this run, I'll go ahead and share with you the different skills for Outriders for this character. Because there's, like I said, all 4 of the character classes play extremely uniquely. I'm sure no matter what kind of gamer you are, you're probably going to find at least one of them that feels really, really good to you. I guarantee you that. I guarantee. Make sure. I know I'm checking to make sure it's not something I want to destroy, because expansion's so close. We're going to be getting some fun upgrades. All right, let's pick up this new stuff. What do we got? 3 more legendaries. Thunderbird, Golem's Limb, Grim Inventors. All right, all right. All right, the exit. Here we go. Oh, Max, baby, you on? Is the Dudester gonna be joining us? It's been a long time, my friend. Don't tease me. Do not tease me. All right, let's see here. That was a nice run. That was a lot of damage on that. Let me see here. I know what it is with the Steam. The Steam is having a little. The Steam connection's been a little wonky. I feel like the YouTube has been actually very, very solid. But I'm checking on here. I'm gonna wait for a quick moment. All right, we'll get you in, John, or Max. Are you watching on YouTube, Max, by chance? How's the YouTube looking to you? I think the YouTube looks good. I think it's the Steam broadcast that's a little. It's trying to catch up here. Kind of refreshing it to see where it is. Might be just a little bit of delay. All right, let's get Max in here. Ooh, you got a. I didn't even know you had a Pyromancer. When did you build out a Pyromancer, Max? That's pretty nice. Wait, who joined? Oh, holy moly! All right. Hello, Ivboricua. I do not recognize that name at all. I don't know if it's like a random person queued up into our match. We'll get you in just a second, Max. Hang out a little bit. That's a little surprising. We're back on the broadcast on Steam. Well, yeah. Well, welcome to the run. I cannot, man. I'm Polish and I can't pronounce that. You'd figure I'd be able to pronounce that. All right, so let's take a quick look for the people that are new who are thinking about trying out Outriders for free. between June 20th and 23rd. Come on, do it now, come on, this is wonderful. This is the best $0 you're gonna spend. So let's take a look at the Technomancer skill. So we already got the Blighted turret. Whoops, yeah, let's not kick it off. Great little AoE spasm. Great for putting the toxic dot on enemies. It kind of tanks for you as well. Pain Launcher, not an ability most people use, but in this really fun heavy ordnance build I have going, it's pretty effective and fun, and I got the cooldown to under 10 seconds, which is insane, because I think this used to be a 40-second cooldown, then they made it a little easier, got it down to like 25%, but because my build is the way it is, I spam this every 10 seconds. It's a lot of fun. And of course, my favorite ability is the cryo turrets. I'm a cryo turret junkie. I can't help it. But do you like grenades? Well, Scrapnel is amazing. There's actually a set in this game where you can cast this 6 times in a row before it goes on cooldown. And every time you throw these grenades, it explodes and does other Scrapnel, other grenades on top of grenades. So it is very fun build. The explosion build on my Leeroy Gaming YouTube channel. You got Blighted Rounds, probably the most powerful ability in the game. You can add a toxic effect to your guns. It will absolutely go through all armor automatically. So crazy damage, and it also does kind of a area effect splash damage of all your bullets that apply toxic damage and do 50% of the damage as AoE. Very powerful. And Tools of Destruction, what can I say? You can cast this to either equip a rocket launcher or a minigun. So if you want to kind of channel your inner commando and run around and just absolutely destroy everything around you, this is great. Oh, look. Well, I think we may have a spot for you, Max. Let's get this, because I think that person probably randomly joined and was like, why isn't this guy starting the game? And I'd be like, he may not know that I am streaming on YouTube as well as on Steam Live. All right, here we go. I invited you, Max. Hopefully you get it this time. And let's finish up looking at the skills for the people that are new. So if that's not enough, we also have Fixing Waves. It is kind of an AoE ability. It will heal you, your turrets, and your friends. So if you want to play a bit of a support, that ability is there. Cold Snap is also amazing. AoE, you drop this grenade, you freeze everything. So really good for crowd control, and there's ways to also make this combo into a lot of damage. So good times. All right. Did we lose you, John? What happened there? Did you get DC'd? Yeah, the Steam stream is back now too, which I'm really happy. Oh, Max failed. All right, so let me give you a code. Sometimes that happens. So instead of manually inviting you, I'm just gonna plug in my code, Max. And John, you can do it too. Oh, that's weird. So when Max joins, John, you get kicked. Oh, I see. When you fail, okay, so let's not do the manual invite right now. Just use my code, guys, and there should be no problem. The code is great because, again, you don't have, like, a lot of my friends were friends on Steam, and so I can just invite directly. But if you're on different platforms, you can just use the code, and it doesn't matter if you're Xbox, PlayStation, or PC, you can just join up using the little codes. And what's great is you can even click this little button, check it out, play with friends, generate your game code. It will automatically put it onto your copy and paste trail, copy and paste tray, and you can just Control V and chat or whatnot and share with people. And also I want to show you, I told you about kind of like the little mechanism where you can get random legendaries. This is pretty cool. So you can talk to Tiago here. You'll meet him in the story. And he'll have a variety of legendaries, like the Lucky, one of the best, coolest helmets that makes you look like Raiden. Ronin's Amigasa, phenomenal helmet. You can get set pieces, get these cool guns like the Voodoo Matchmaker. This was actually the first legendary I ever got back in the kind of preview event It was kind of like an open beta before this game came out, where I first fell in love with this game. Look how cool this gun looks. Look at that. Oh, the voodoo theme, the fire. Very, very cool. Look on it. The little, all the little hanging, dangling thingamabobs. And as you move it, as you move this gun around, look at that. You actually, everything moves independently. They got some awesome animators in this game, I'll tell you that. But you can re-roll these legendaries, for example, or you can just get a random legendary. So this is really, really cool. If you're, you know, struggling to get a specific piece, you can use some of these drop pods that you gather up to help your luck out a little bit. All right. So we got John back. Oh no. Did Max try and join again? And fail? No, because John got kicked. That'd be weird if the game doesn't like you two playing. I know, Max, you play on Xbox. John, do you play on PlayStation? Or we can try. Let's see if Max can join real quick, and then maybe John can try afterwards. I think there's the game doesn't like you two together. Here, let's try without John joining. Let's try Max joining one more time. Oh, Series X, you get the new Xbox. That's weird. Here, just try joining really quick with nobody in here, Max. Are you both on Series X? All right, and I'm going to take a look at one dungeon we have that we can run here in a second. Let's do something. Ooh, okay. I can't not run Arcway. This was when I was first starting out. This is baby's first. I call it baby's first expedition. It's really in some ways it was very forgiving on a timer when this game had timers. It's not necessarily easy. There's some hard monsters in this. But I've probably run this dungeon more than anything else. It's probably 486. Alright, let me load this up and see if Max can join mid-run. Here. See if it lets you join Max with nobody else connected.
Humming noise reverberating from deep within the forest. It comes and goes, but during our journey it is...
Also, I noticed when I paste, it can be easy to mix up the zeros and the O's. So,
I need to know the cause of this.
while John reboots. Oh, look, Max did get in. So, no issues when John wasn't around. We'll see if John can, after his reboot, join us. Nice dance there, bud. Is lowering the party's IQ. That's funny. Alright.
Right about that hum. My teeth are chattering from the vibration. Strange structure. Some kind of switch over there.
Look at that legendary beard on my character. That's some good stuff right here. Alright. Come at me, bro. We got a nice big meaty surprise about to come our way. There it is, Broodmother. That's a good idea. Just in case it does disconnect him, let's get Max in on a full run. That's a great idea. Oh, that's good times. You know what else is good time, boys? It's good times to join me on my Twitch stream at twitch.tv/LeeroyGamingStream, where I will most definitely be streaming this and doing carries for people when Outriders launches its expansion, WORLDSLAYER, coming at the very end of this month. Make sure to get your pre-order in. You know, I don't think they said I couldn't mention other places to buy it, but if you're on a budget and you save a few bucks, you can go to Green Man Gaming. I think they still have it on sale for like 25% off for the expansion, I want to say. And they give you the Steam key. So I know you can, if you end up liking this free period here on Steam and you haven't bought it yet, definitely get it while it's on discount here on Steam. But if you got to save those pennies, Green Man Gaming, not a bad place to shop. You know what? If they have that option to enable drops for the launch, I most definitely will. I am part of the ambassador program. I haven't read the details whether they're going to have something like that enabled, but if they do, I will most definitely make sure to provide that. I got to see what my schedule is going to be like with work. I'd love to do a mega stream for launch. It may have to be on the weekend, maybe on Sunday, because currently my main job, I do work 6 days a week, and my one day off is Sunday, so Sunday night. But maybe we'll do like, I'll start at 9 or 10 a.m. and we'll do like a nice 12 or 15 hour stream like the good old days. And we'll do a bunch of carries. I will have early access to this game. So for the first time ever, I will be able to get a review up as soon as the embargo drops. So to look forward to that. So if you're hesitant and you want to wait to hear a review, they are going to have an embargo drop. Should be, I believe it should be at least a day or two before the release, so you can wait to see my reviews or other reviewers that you trust. And then I will also have some builds for you day one, hopefully, videos. I'll just have to see how I can allocate my time. Unfortunately, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. In a pipe dream, that'd be amazing. But I will do my best to allocate time to get some good content for you for day one of the expansion. You know what, John? They may have. I'll be honest, I'm mostly going on 0 hours sleep. I had a couple important meetings, and my kids are in this daycare, like summer camp. So normally I would sleep in the early afternoon. That did not happen.
There's a storm brewing. I need to hurry.
So instead I've been up all day, and I'm like, well, I could have slept maybe at 5 o'clock, but the AT guy was supposed to come from my lovely ISP to work on my internet between 1 and 5 o'clock. Never showed up. I called him up and shoot him out. They're like, oh, he's running late. Just never end up calling. Stay classy. Stay classy. I'm not going to name the ISP. Not on this stream. But yeah, it was unfortunate. Luckily, we've been, knock on wood, doing okay on the stream overall. But it does mean I didn't sleep, because I literally was waiting on call for them to show up the whole day. So I will get to sleep from 9 p.m. or 9:15 after the stream till 15 p.m. before I go to work. So, 2 hours of sleep. Good times, right? But I wasn't going to miss this stream for the world, so hopefully you guys are enjoying it, enjoying the gameplay. And for those of you that are new, hopefully you will get a nice taste of this game, and hopefully you'll download it and give it a shot. Again, it is totally free on Steam to try between now and the 23rd. So get that opportunity, and if you like the base game, you may want to, you know, take a look at that expansion coming out at the end of the month. I already have some content on it on my channel, Leeroy Gaming on YouTube, from what I was able to share. But there will be much more good stuff to come. Uh-oh, the mamas are coming. Brood mother in the house, boys. Let's make sure she gets a nice warm housewarming gift. Now after this run, I'm going to see if one of the newer dungeons spawn. Because there are some intricate new dungeons that they added with the New Horizon free LC, basically content update. And I think it was 4 or 5 kind of like slightly larger and really impressive expeditions they added. There we go.
Outrider,
Great success.
There's a well here, spewing anomaly energy. It's creating
Beautiful. That was nice and smooth.
causing the vibration.
at least I know I haven't completely lost my mind. Now get out of there.
Oh, you know, I know exactly where we're getting random people. Is because I believe it's because I think I have it open, not to just friends. There you go, friends only for the future. But I don't mind random people joining us too. It's nice to see people playing. They get to be on stream a little bit. AJL via Hito. Little does he know, he's on Steam right now. And on YouTube. Beautiful. Look at that. Some nice loot there. Let me clear out. I don't really need anything. Now, I do want to point out also, like, when the weapons drop, they can drop a variety of, like, damage ratings. So, like, this was a 90.5, which isn't bad. Here's a max roll Inferno Seed. Probably the most powerful gun in the game in vanilla. Amazing. 99.4 roll. That's basically as good as it gets. At least before the expansion. There we go. Clear up some of the loot. Now I know exactly what to look for, so I can go through this quite quickly and know at a glance whether it's something good for me or not. But if you like exploring different loots and stuff, this game will give you lots of stuff to check out. You know, Borderlands may be known for like millions of guns, but this game is the one that truly has way more customizations than the Borderlands games when it comes to, because of the modifications. And I find it's easier to put builds together as well. All right, here we go. Let's return to camp. And we shall take a look, hopefully, at one of the new runs, one of the new dungeons. And we'll try and get John Armpit in here in a second as well. We'll see. I think that was our, I don't know who was some AFK there. All right, boys, let's see. All right, so it is random which ones pop up on here. But what's kind of cool is if you don't like any of the runs, or like, let's say I'm looking for a very specific dungeon, which I am, what's kind of cool is you can go and just travel to another position, which we'll do in a second, and it'll kind of re-roll it. So let's take a quick look. We are gonna go, and let me kind of just so you can get a look at it. Here's like one of the big cities you get access to. We'll go to Trench Town.
Don't follow your dreams.
And I'm gonna try and get John in here. Now, John, I forget, were you able to join with me inviting you, or did you need codes in the past? I forget how I had you join. Trench Town. Let's try that again here. Need people, if you can confirm. Oh, I think it's because the other guy left. So probably it messed with our travel option. You're using codes? Okay, let me give you another code. And let me load into the dungeon, and then we'll have you try and join. So here's Trench Town. Look at this. Totally different feel. Different moodiness. Oh, the lighting is so cool in this. The water effects. And this area is quite big. Take a look at this. Yeah, this big old camp. So this is kind of like a lot of the areas will have lots of different kind of layouts. So that's quite a big game, actually, content-wise. I was shocked how much there was to explore in this game. All right, so let's take a look. Do we have any other ones again? Ooh, Boomtown. Scorched Lands. This is... let's run Scorched Land. Scorched Lands. This was my other probably favorite. A desert-themed area. We'll run this one. And then next time around, hopefully we'll spawn one of the new missions. And as soon as we load in here, I'm going to try and get you that code, John. And again, as we load in here, I want to welcome anybody watching on the Steam front page. My name is Leeroy from Leeroy Gaming on YouTube and from LeeroyGamingStream on Twitch at twitch.tv/LeeroyGamingStream.
There must be a way to get that system up and running again.
Yeah, let's get that water purification system going. And again, my channel is all about looters, shooters, RPGs of all types. If you like guides, builds, long-form content, you may like hanging out with me. If you like the Arnold on stream, that's always fun too. If you don't like the Arnold, then the hell with you, Cram. Let me get you a new code just in case. I think it might work, but sometimes it doesn't. Like they'll expire after a certain amount of time. Here is the code, my friend. All right, let's do this. Hello, late evening or early late evening Outriders action. Oh, is it? Oh, you know what? I don't think... Maybe I didn't copy it because I could have sworn it was a different code. I don't know if that's going to... I could have sworn it looked different. Oh, you know what? I didn't click the copy code. So I was pasting the same one. I don't know if that will work. Hold on. I'm going to paste the new one. There's definitely a new code. There it is. Oh yes, when those missiles hit those rocket pods, sure feels good. And I have a modification that lowers their cooldown, but I can have them spawn more missiles, have them shoot further, like wider. Lots of different ways to modify this stuff. And again, there's my turrets tanking like a boss for us, which is great. Because I'll tell you, those birds can be annoying. They're like phoenixes. Come crashing down. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, that's nice. And there you go. Take them down. Bring it, alphas. Bring it. Hooah! Freeze punch. Now these little venom guys, they are deadly. Like if you think you're scared of the big guys, don't be. These little poison attacks, they bypass all of your armor. So if you don't have any resistance against anomaly damage, and a lot of people don't build for that, man, those things will melt you. And you're like, what killed me? Oh, it's that tiny little dude. So yeah, don't fear some of the big monsters. Worry about the acid spitters. Yeah, definitely can't help the both of us right now, Max. Oh no, did you disconnect? I wonder if John tried to join and it just, the game truly does not like the two of you playing with me at the same time. So, no, acid, you want to dodge it, or if you have the resistance stat, you know. But yeah, acid is nasty. Connection post failure. Yep. So you tried connecting to me and it kicked off. Max, I think that used to happen in the past too. I don't know why. I don't have problems with most people. Again, this is like a peer-to-peer game, for better or for worse. Yeah, Max, we haven't played it. Me and John have played a lot. We played a lot in beta too. And I know we're going to be playing a lot soon as well. So, but Maxie, man, I missed you, bro. Let me give you a direct invite. See if you can join direct invite. Is it bleed? I think of Mebe. Remember, if it bleeds, we can kill it. Look at how slick my guy looks. Oh yeah. Commando. All right. Oh, ice giblets. Who doesn't like ice giblets? There's a couple brood mothers coming out. And after this run, I think I may show off the Temporal Ninja. The build that took me longer than any other build to complete. This was before they buffed the drop rates on legendaries. I had done a 24-hour stream to celebrate getting 2,400 subscribers back in the day. And I could not get it to drop. A bunch of people came into the stream and did their, joined the runs. They got the legs. But those legs just did not drop until a couple days later. That was painful. But boy, was it worth it. That build is so fun. And basically no gunning. I mean, you can use a gun for fun, but really you're just using your temporal blade to just slice everything up, teleport around the map. For those of you that are new, when you see that gameplay, you're going to be like, whoa, that's a totally different way to play. Which is super awesome. It's just a completely unique play style compared to anything else that you've seen so far on my stream. So after this run, we will check that out. And for being kind of like a ninja, it's pretty tanky. It's got good survivability. The Trickster has a shield mechanic. So you can gain shielding that's on top of health. It does kind of go down over time if you're out of combat or just take too long. But you can get a nice beefy protection from it. And when you kill enemies in close range, it increases your shielding, which is really nice. All right, here we go. Oh, I need to get me some ammo. I forgot to reload it. Here we go. Reload it. All right, boys. Did this guy come out of the water yet or not yet? I don't think he did he? No. Say hello to my little friends. Woo. Oh yeah, blast all those little guys. Man, pop them like popcorn shrimp. I love it. Get the reloaded action. Oh yeah, man, just blowing them up real good. So I have two different Pyromancers, and if I want to say I may have my Pyromancer gun build. So Pyromancers are really built around just doing a lot of magic damage like mages. But I got a pretty fun build where you're basically channeling all your anomaly power into gun damage. You kind of convert it via a couple means. And it makes your gun damage pretty nasty. So I believe I have that spec on my second Pyromancer. And I think I may show it. Don't you know it? Whoa, Nelly. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the good stuff right there, boys.
The flood's cleared up. I can reach the plaza.
Oh, Behemoth. We hardly knew you. The only thing that's tricky with the rocket pods, they don't auto-aim, so you kind of have to strategically drop them. Otherwise, it's very possible to totally miss with them. But honestly, even though they do okay damage, I mainly use them to proc a major damage buff that requires me to cast that roughly every 10 seconds. And wouldn't you know it, I have a 9.7 second cooldown on it. So it works very, very well. Oh yeah, so crunchy. As I mentioned, very survivable. So if you look at my health, I'll take damage, and all of a sudden my turrets do damage and my health goes to full. So again, if you're a new player and you want something that's really nice and tanky and easy to play, go for a turret build. May I recommend my Terminator build? Or if you wait a little longer, you'll get to see my Terminator 2 build, dare I say. And it's good. It may be one of the best builds in the game. Very well played. Oh! Is that the Empress? Oh, the Brood Guardian. Alright, alright. Do you even Guardian, bro? Do you even Guardian? So if you notice, we drained this lake. So this game has like... the terrain actually changes mid-level, which I thought was really cool graphically. Because all this was underwater, including that pod. Booyakasha, boys. Yeah, buddies. Very well done.
All right, Zahidi. I found one of our pods. And as a bonus, we can all start bathing.
Excellent. That water.
All right. I think it's time to bring out the ninja. You agree? Yes. Prepare for my temporal ninja build. And again, for the new viewers out there, my name is Leeroy from Leeroy Gaming on YouTube and from LeeroyGamingStream at twitch.tv/LeeroyGamingStream, focusing on looters, shooters, and RPGs. And me love me some Outriders long time. Look you, Sharon. There we go. Alright, clean up the... Oh, ran out of room. Too much good stuff here. The Twisted Mercy. This is actually pretty cool. It's a very not kind of indiscreet gun, but I always thought this was a beautiful weapon. Look at that. It's like a work of art right there. That's a nice looking rifle. Very, very nice. Don't get your Twisted Mercy in a bunch, you know, as they say. Alright, there we go. Made some room. And now, Max, it will probably drop you. It's not your drop, just when I swap characters. So we'll get you right back in. Let me swap over to my Temporal Ninja. There it is. Yeah, so I do have two different was this my shotgun build? This may be my shotgun build, but we're gonna go with this one right here. Look how high-tech this looks. It's like a high-tech ninja. One-shot rifle build. I had earlier in my career of making builds, I had a really fun one-shot rifle build. It's on there. It's pretty decent. It may not be quite as powerful as some other builds, but I thought it was pretty darn good nevertheless. Let me see. I'm trying to remember what guns I used on this. I think I just got this for the look. Oh yeah, so we got the Moaning One set up and the Fortress and Kinetic Stomp. That's right. Oh yeah. Now it's coming back to me. Man, the Pants of Age of Time. These things, boy, were they a pain in the butt to get. All right, let's get you in here, Max. Again, let me try and manually invite you. Otherwise, just try using that code. And I mean, look how cool this looks. Oh man, that's just like everything magically works. Everything. And check out the temporal blade. Boom! Literally, if you were to see it in slow motion, you bring out these almost like lightsaber, like, or probably like the blades from the Protoss. There's Max. All right, let's see here. Come on, give us one of the new runs. City Moads is not one of the new ones. Let me travel. Where did Maxie go? Did he leave? Did he have a connection issue? Alright, I'm gonna travel while I wait for Maxie to reconnect with me. Let's see. I want to show off one of the new levels. So I'll just randomly travel to the caravel. I'm getting thirsty here. I need to. Gotta stay hydrated, boys. Very, very important. Outriders will do that for you after a couple hours. All right, let me see what we got. Come on. Boomtown again. All right, we'll travel again. Of course, when I'm trying to do the stream, it's not loading up the... Oh, I see Max is like ghost here. I don't know if it... Yeah, it's having him join. Let us see if we can get one of these new dungeons going. One of them has a really cool boss that I would not mind showing you guys. It's pretty cool. Oh, there it is. There's the build. Remember I guys told you about the explosion build? Where you basically you can throw a bunch of grenades. I believe this is what he has here. It's a lot of fun. It was one of the builds that I'm considering taking into the expansion when I start out. I played the Technomancer a ton in beta, so part of me wants me to maybe start with a Devastator or Trickster, but at the same time, like, I love my Techno so much, so it makes me want to just do that again. Yep, the scrap build. I call it the explosions build. Do you use the missile launcher with it? Or something else? Because I love using my... oh, here it is. There it is. Here are the new ones. So you'll notice they have this like little blue icon on them. And this is a pretty fancy one. Let's give it a shot, boys. The Wellspring. Here we go. And if you want to try out this Wellspring, well, you can, because Outriders is free right now till the 23rd, boys. Give it a shot.
It was called Atuma Itaru.
Itaru. August once told me of a sacred village with this name, known for its deep well.
Ooh.
The pack's custom was to make pilgrimage there.
Spiders. Why they have to be spiders? Ugh.
Artifacts of untold cultural significance.
Check out that storm coming in. Look at that sandstorm. That is freaking look at that. Oh man, that's just so beautiful. Now check out this gameplay style. Not what you guys are used to, I guarantee it. One second. Alright, here we go. See that slow motion effect? Oh, and I totally forgot about the... There you go. Oh, yeah. Ninja rap. And on this gun, every 3 seconds, if you shoot it, it like does the stomp, which is awesome. Oh, giblets everywhere. Can't hide from this guy, I'll tell you that much. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Total temporal assassin right here. Oh, you think they're hiding on a higher level? No, no hiding from me. Oh, that hurt. That hurt so good. It's turned into a skeleton. That's amazing. The warlords. So these guys are little mini bosses. Sometimes these guys can be tougher than the real bosses, interestingly enough. Like, definitely don't underestimate them. There we go. Ooh, that was good. Like he was a skeleton and you kill him and he just drops his Gatling gun and the skeleton just collapses to the floor. That's a nice little graphical touch. I don't know what it is. Like the Polish developers and their amazing art styles. Same with like CD Projekt Red, with like Cyberpunk and The Witcher. I mean, just gorgeous games. And just like I said, considering the budget it had and everything, just so absolutely beautiful. Oh, look at that. Did you see that slow motion giblets? Now that's not lagging. That's the slow effect.
See a way to descend?
So, nothing like seeing something just like blow up into chunks in slow motion. Oh, yeah, Cold Snap and Toxic Turn is a great combo. That's for the Technomancer. Whoa. Look at it go. Oof. Now that made a mess.
What was that noise?
Storm's trying to compete with me. Wants to see if it can help us so far, I'm winning.
Oh, that's some good stuff right there, boys. Oh, Temporal Ninja time. Poof. I remember when I finally first built out this build. I do think I've probably spent more actual hours on this character than any of my other characters. One, because it took so long to build out. But two, just how much I absolutely adore this playstyle. You're basically treating it like a looter slasher because you don't even really need to use your guns. Now, technically, we do have they changed the way one of the mods on this gun works. So we have this fortress buff. So technically, I should be shooting it like 3 times, like over a second or so, every 10 seconds or so, just to kind of stack this one damage buff and defense buff. But a lot of times at my current power level, that's not even necessary. Kind of like an optional effect. Oh, look at him go. Oh, blah 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 blood. Ugh. Now these guys are tough. Again, these casters are, I think, honestly, the hardest mob in the game. Harder than any boss even. I don't know what it is. It must be their shielding, but they are just, compared to everything else, like, you'd think that casters are squishy, but no, man, these guys are tougher than any behemoth I've ever played against. So here I decided to go off to the side to clear out all the things that were shooting us in the face. Because honestly, we're taking enough damage from the big boss. We don't need these guys doing cheap shots on us. And very action-packed as you kind of see me playing this. So if you like this fast-paced, lots of abilities, this may very well be something you'd enjoy. Well played. Oh, look at that. Oh man, that thing is nasty. There's so much damage. We got it like half health right now. It's like it all goes downhill from here. It's gonna be so much easier if we can get this down. This kind of reminds me how, like, you know, in old fighting games like Mortal Kombat, like Goro was the hardest boss, and then like Shao Kahn the last boss, or forgot Shang Tsung, I think, wasn't that hard. So like this is kind of like that. This is like the pre-boss, but he's like by far the toughest. And then you get to the final boss, and you're like, yeah, that wasn't that bad. Not compared to this evil bastard. I mean, look at how tough he is. Whew. I'm having to work here, making me sweat, baby, sweat. They also do spawn like a kajillion mobs on this this area. Definitely not messing around. All right, we're getting it. I think we're getting it. Again, don't forget, anytime I do damage with those special abilities, they do heal me. And if I kill enemies close to me, I get shielding. So you'll notice in low, it's actually covered by my head. But you do have like a little blue shield bar on top of your health bar. We almost got him. Almost there. Whew, man, this is getting that was getting a bit intense there. Whew, making me sweat a little bit. Nice. Clint, oh, would love to have you join, Clint, for sure, man. This is all about having a good time with viewers. Let me give you a code. And hopefully it doesn't kick out Max. So, you know what we'll do? Let me finish this run of Max just in case there are issues. I don't want him to lose connection. And then I'll have you join on the very next run, if that works for you. It looks like the Steam stream's having a little bit of an issue again.
Like I wasn't the only one with this idea.
YouTube is doing fine. It just be buffering. So hopefully that'll be back up for people. But yeah, what class do you play, Clint? What's your favorite class? Come on, Steam.
If the packs were last making alcohol,
Poor
that
Steam
batch of Leeroy
connection.
showed up, it's at least 30 years.
Well, no use in letting them go to waste.
God.
Oh, Technomancer. Yeah, that is my old faithful. You excited about the expansion?
Guys, I take it back. This is treasure. Underground wellspring.
I'd like to see it once the storm clears.
Underwater well springs. There we go. Oh, come on, Steam broadcast, come to life. Nice. Subliminal. Yeah, I'll tell you, considering that, you know, this game doesn't have, you know, any subscriptions or extra costs, you can get some great value for your money. Although I wish I could give it even more money, man. Because if I can get just more and more content for this game, I would gladly pay for it. Yeah, and I feel like the expansion is going to give us just a lot more kind of options and ways to really max out our characters. I really don't get it why Steam is having issues right now, because the YouTube stream seems to be going so smooth. I wonder if there's some issues on their end. Knock on wood, I feel like my connection's been stable, fortunately, right now. But Steam, on the other hand, unfortunately doesn't provide me with any metrics, kind of like YouTube does. Like, I don't get any error reports. It's all on their end, so they may be able to see what's going on, but not me, unfortunately. So I feel bad because it's such a cool level, and the Steam cast isn't getting to see it. Man, look at all the chaos going on. Oh! They knocked me down. Now these guys, the crawlers, they get this nasty attack. They slam the ground. And again, it bypasses all armor. So you have to be very careful with it. Especially if you're going to be in kind of close range with them. If you're at range, you kind of see it coming, you can dodge it. Well, definitely a little tougher when you're right up in their grill. And it doesn't help when there's multiple of them on the map, because those little spikes that they shoot out, man, they go forever. Or it feels like forever anyway. There we go.
Looks like this one could linger over.
Alright, so it looks like we did good there. Now, trying to figure out what the heck is going on with the Steam stream.
Say some for the rest of us.
It looks like I have an excellent connection on YouTube. No real issues in the last hour and a half, knock on wood.
Wish I was sharing a bottle with you, yeah.
But I'm just not seeing the broadcast on Steam coming back. Seems to be struggling a little bit on that end. Well, hopefully it reconnects. Got a little bit more to do on the stream. Maybe another at least 2 runs, depending how long these are. If we run the longer ones. Oh, come on, we run like the nice big dungeon and it gives us nothing but blues and epics. Oh, that's just cruel. Alright, and well, let's get you in here, Subliminal. I'll get you an invite for the next run. Man, that's too many purples and blues for my likings. Oh, it's like, what have I done to upset you? Oops. Tried to recycle that. That did not work. Yeah, and I said it's a beast mode on damage. I mean, look at how much damage this does. Your temporal blades just slice everything up to death. It's pretty. It's real pretty. All right, let's get you a code subliminal. I'm gonna paste it in chat for you. And I just don't get it. Why is hey Max, if you go and look on the Steam, is the broadcast also not loading up for you? It just looks like it's like permanently trying to load. It shows the duration correct at 2 hours and 20 minutes. But I am just not seeing the stream pop up. What happened? You're down? Did Subliminal trying to join kick you out? Max, don't tell me that happened. Poor Max, it's like his setup does not play well with others. And still, I was kind of crossing my fingers the Steam broadcast would work. It was working for the last 2 hours. I do not know, and I'm not getting any performance. 0 frames dropped. Let's see here. Yeah, no issues. 60 frames per second. Maybe something on Steam's end? I don't know. Oh, you know what? I think Clint. Sorry, I mixed it up. Either of you can join if you want to go ahead and join. I'm all for playing with different people. Me and Max go way back, so he's run hundreds of times with me. So, yeah, if you guys want to join, feel free. Just whoever gets in here first, we'll do a run. And while I was waiting for you guys, I keep trying to see if there's anything I can Mickey Mouse of the stream for on the Outriders page, but it's just not. Let me see, maybe if I go off the page and go back. Outriders. Yeah, for some reason, it's not loading up. $1,256 views on Steam? That's not bad. Now, if only it would load so people could see it. Alright, somebody's able to log in. Again, for those of you that are brand new to the stream, my name is Leeroy. YouTube channel Leeroy Gaming, all about looter shooters and RPGs of various types. My primary streaming method normally is Twitch, twitch.tv/LeeroyGamingStream. If you're into Outriders, definitely check out my plethora of builds, probably like 30 some builds that I put out for Outriders Vanilla, and there's going to be more goodies to come over the expansion. Yeah, I don't know why, and unfortunately there's like, I'm getting 0 errors. Like my Streamlabs OBS, no drops, no things. I wonder if something happened on stream side. Yeah, my connection, knock on wood, has been amazingly solid considering how unstable it was as early as this morning. Oh, got it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, so we got you. Nexus Ninja and Subliminal. Let's do a run. Huh. All right. Oh, and here's another one. We're going to do a new one. Molten Depths. This one is a cool boss, boys. This was added with the New Horizons update. I was hoping to show this one for you guys. My build isn't great for this because this boss I can't teleport behind. So might be my other builds are way better against this boss, but the boss is really cool, so I want to show it off. And sadly, I mean, I don't know if the Steam Labs stream is going to come back. I was really hoping it would. But again, I can't control it. Literally, all I was able to do is connect to it and then just hope it all works well on their end.
Outrider, I have a request. There's an old geothermal power station we'd like to reopen. Now that you've helped us gain a foothold in these mountains. With renewable energy, we could get this base back on its feet. As for your troubles, I happened to see one of those pods spin down into the lava pits up there. 2 birds, 1 stone.
I love the joke they make about spiders in this level. See if you catch it. It's hilarious. And I love the ice biomes in this game. Just any area that has ice, it's so nice. Especially how hot it's been here in California. A nice cool breeze. Oh, look at that skeleton birdie. Haha. You're messing with the wrong ombre, birdies. Freeze or my mama will shoot. And for those of you that again are really looking forward to Outriders World Slayers, if you haven't already, make sure to join my Discord. We have a whole Outriders section. I'll be communicating with everybody there, and I'll be listening if people have requests for certain types of builds. I may work on making custom, fun, outside of the box builds as well, in addition to all the traditional kind of power plays. So if you haven't already, make sure to join the Discord. Wait, are you seeing it on Steam, Max? Is it just for me not showing? Because you said it looks good on Steam. If you're saying you're seeing the stream on Steam, that's great. Because for me, it's not loading up.
To find another way in.
Make your own entrance. Woo! Punch in the ice like a boss.
Could always hop in some lava. Expect that'll warm you up real quick.
You know what? It's probably doing the caching. I probably have been hitting reload too much, so it's like playing infinite catch up. That's good to hear, though. Well, that's good. So hopefully other people are having that experience too. Also, maybe the fact that, you know, I'm uploading and doing all these things simultaneously. I have it, you know, up on YouTube to see how it's performing, like stuttering or not. So I could just be pushing my own limits. I don't know. Again, I've just been happy my internet connection has been really stable during this stream, because I'm still waiting to have my ISP come and fix whatever's wrong with the connection here. Oh, these are by far my least favorite monsters in the game, I think. Yeah. Let me get a little moaning winds action on them. Love you literally knocked the skin off of them with that temporal blade. They're just skeletons. Oof. Now that looks cool. Look at that. Haha. Oh, now listen to here. Here's the one-liner. I think it's coming up in a second. Oh, maybe not yet. I thought it was here. There we go. Man, that was like Dumocked that thing. Very good, but ice no hit back. Where are they coming? Oh, you got the Technomancers, you got the turrets, so they're killing everything before it even gets to us. How convenient. I can sit back, have a, you know, iced coffee, chillax. Very nice. And the temporal knives, I love those too. They bounce around, they mark enemies, and then whatever you don't, or your next ability against them or damage type will do like 100% extra damage, which if you play your cards right, you can do some crazy spike damage on his build. Very nice. This is almost complete. Get these little suckers. Whew. Oh, nice, Clint. You're running my Terminator build? Yeah. All I can say is stick with it and build into the Terminator 2 build. It'll be a very good build to play with. Again, I can't really talk about it, but you can probably guess what it's going to be about. based on the name. And it's very, very good. Such a fun build. Get these suckers. There we go. Throw some knives at them. The League of semi not so extraordinary gentlemen. Alright, where are we at? Over here? Okay.
More of you exploding spider bastards.
Spider?
What we called little fuckers like these back on Earth.
Were they dangerous?
Oh yeah! One half of every married couple is trained in disposing of them.
I think you guys heard that, but they were talking to spiders. And one lady's like, spiders? Were they dangerous on Earth? I'm like, yeah, so dangerous. Every single couple had one of the partners dedicated to killing them. My wife and I, unfortunately, both hate spiders, so that's a little tricky. But I, unfortunately, drew the short straw and had to be the official spider killer in our household. So that joke always makes me chuckle when I see it. These levels also, like I said, they're a little longer, a little tougher. Definitely have more mobs. But they're thematically pretty strong, so I like that. Well played, boys. Moving on. What do we got here? Oops. We got, yeah, I think we got all the pieces. Nice. Clear the caves beneath the facility. Here we go. Get them spiders. Love how they kind of pop with like under a little, I don't know, mucus, whatever is in their little sacks. They go kaploot. Like, as long as I don't gotta clean up those floors, I'm happy. Oh yeah, it will. It should be live day one actually. Boom. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. yeah.
How's it look?
Mm.
State of the equipment in there.
Now comes the real fun part. Almost. Not necessarily the best for my build,
That's
but
better than I expected.
chihuahuas, boys, chihuahuas. Here we go. It's D-Day right here. Spoiler alert if you don't want to seek a really cool boss on an expedition. Now we all want to see it. Come on now. Oh, look at that! That is a one big ass spider. Yeah, that I would not be smashing in my bathroom or kitchen. See, I can't teleport behind him. I can use my temporal blades if I get close enough. So in this fight, the spider goes kind of hiding and then into the lava, and then it was dropping those bombs, and it comes up, you gotta work on him. And not shockingly, his weakness is the big glowing part. Yep, get them spiders. Yeah, shooting my gun, not my strength. Alright, let's get that. The knives, I think, still work against them. Gotta dodge all that junk in the trunk. Oh, nice. It's nice to see that we can actually freeze them. Come on down here. There you go. Oh man. Look at that, the whole area we're fighting in is all getting molten. We almost got him, third of a health. Get him. This dungeon definitely not a joke. Almost got the boss down now. That's the most important part of it. And there's also a really cool Easter egg in this that I will be showing you guys. So Max, you're saying you're gonna probably main dev on the expansion and techno after? That's not bad. Those are like I said, when I was testing things out, I started with the dev, then I went to techno. It's not that I don't want to play Trickster, but like I feel like the Trickster builds I have, like this set, I just love. I don't know if there's anything I'm gonna like better than it. But I never fully got to run the other one. So let's see here. Where's the secret? Listen for the ringing, boys. It might actually be after we look at the loot. Yeah, alright. So let's get the loot, and then we're not leaving quite yet. Because we got to show you the Easter egg in here.
Place is cleared and the pod is secure. You can start recruiting people to freeze to death up here, instead of getting murdered by their fellow man.
I think we can do better than that. Thanks
Oh,
to
look at that. Ooh, 3 legendaries. That's always nice.
half a valley of insurgents, if you must know. Stay in touch, Hope.
Blightbearer.
Don't get killed out there.
Oh, my loot full again. Oopsie daisy. Alright. Yep, there's, I can hear it. Can you hear it? It may not go through quite as smoothly on it, on the stream, but there is, like, where is that phone coming from? There it is. Check it out. It's like the red telephone, like the red pill in the Matrix. And now listen here.
Whoa.
So this unlocks a unique look for the weapons. So the Ruin Arrival for me. For Transmog normally. And here's the phone again.
Show me the truth.
Show me the truth. Oh, and we're back.
Damn. This is my reality.
I love that little Easter egg. It's like, sorry, there's no escaping the Matrix. This is your reality. Oh, nice. I can see my stream again. Yay. For whatever reason, it took me forever to see my own stream. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Leeroy from Leeroy Gaming. Streaming Outriders. Make sure to check me out on a regular basis. It's going to be on twitch.tv/LeeroyGamingStream. Join our Discord. Yeah, see, that does nasty damage too. Take a look at those temporal blades. Oof. And that Untamed Power damage mod is, you can't underestimate that now. Alright, so I'm going to swap over one more time. It's almost 9 o'clock, but I think we got enough time for one quick run. Let me show you my my bleeding bullets build. I don't think it got nerfed. I think it works. So again, I'm going to have to change characters, and whoever wants to try and join, you can try and join for this final run. Oh, for sure, man, Subliminal. Thank you so much for coming. It was nice having you. Hopefully I'll see you on stream when we launch. Here we go. So this was a build. I was just dead set on having a gun build for the Pyromancer, because normally people don't play. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go against the grain. I'm not going to do the big explosion build on it. And let me see here. Make sure this is the same one. Phase. Oh, you know what? I was messing with a totally different build, I think. I don't have that one anymore. Yeah, this was, I think, some sort of explosion build. I'm trying to remember which one it was. I got the Fortress on there. Was this my Phaser Beam Giga Blast? It was. I don't even know if I finished this or not, to be honest with you. I think I did, but unfortunately it's not my build. But you know, we'll run it. Why not? I'll do a quick final run. Again, let me drop a code in case anybody wants to join me on YouTube. Thank you for coming, guys. And again, anybody watching on Steam for the first time, it's been a real pleasure. We got one more to go. Make sure if you haven't downloaded Outriders for free yet, do check it out. I do not think it will disappoint. You might have an amazing time with it. All right, so let us see if I could do a run of this. Again, I don't have that collectively nearly as much experience in that one. Let's see if I can run a Stargrave on that. That's less than 15 minutes for sure. Well, we still have a little bit of time. Let's see how it goes. And so the gun I use for this is the Damascus Offering. Big thing here, Fortress and Claymore. It looks like I play on this one. And I got the Moaning Wind set up on the secondary. That's more kind of that little backup explosion. Looks like we'll be doing phasing. So this should look pretty good. And so skill-wise, you do Phaser Beam, which is just a big old like front laser. It's a little hard to aim. Ash Blast is AoE, basically, that stuns everything. And then you have the explosion, as you're going to see. That's pretty cool. And we can spam up 2 times on this build. I do wish I had pre-set up the firepower build for this because it's really, really fun. But this is so we'll see. Again, I don't have... Collectively, I've played this one the least. And actually, this one may not be the best one to run on this level. So many range things. I may actually die. And if it happens, it'll be... You know, it happens. Ah, that elite right there was Gatling gun killing me. It's like, you're killing me, Smalls. There you go. Oh, that eruption did him in good. Yeah, that was a nasty combo right there if I ever did see one. And then the one downside of that phaser, when you're actually casting it, there is no moving. You're just kind of like stuck. Where are you hiding, buddy? There you go. And the eruption, that is quite effective. That's a long ash blast effect. That seemed like they were frozen forever. Very nice. Oh yeah, get those eruptions going. Oh man, they are hitting like smooth as butter. I believe actually with this build, I'm starting to remember it. I want to say the more things I hit with that phaser, whoa! What is going on? Oh yeah, the more I buff my damage temporarily with the other abilities. Oh, no! No me gusta. Don't be doing that to me. Oh, this is rough. Can raise up once. Oh, Max is here to the rescue. Hold on. Well, that was weird. It looked like he was like dragging me out. There we go. I was able to get up. Live, Max, live. We must live. Yeah. Can't hide. Can't stop, won't stop. There we go. Very nice, boys.
What are you crying?
There we go. Oh, yeah. Still kicking, still kicking. I do wish you could turn a little more at a slightly higher angle when you have that phaser going. It's like if it moves a little bit, it's very hard to hit things where you literally won't be able to turn. Hard to believe I couldn't turn that extra couple degrees. Alright, here we go, moving on. Can we survive this, Max? You got your Devastator with you? We'll see. Whew. All right. Still kicking, boys. Oh, there's our lovely favorite monster. Try and ash blast him. Yeah, get him. Eruption, eruption. Not in my house. Shoot him in the mouth, shoot him in the mouth. Ah. There we go. Whew. I'll say thematically, I mean, if you in D&D and stuff like playing mages or WoW or something, man, Pyromancer, as far as that pure fantasy of just making things burn, it's really, really quite strong. There we go. Speaking of quite strong, here's the millions of mobs. Oh man, get off me. Get off me. There you go. Eruption, eruption. Phaser blast. Come on. Why won't you die? There we go. Well, that was rough. You became immune to my stun at the worst possible time. Oh, and those birds. Oh, I could not turn to hit the other enemy, unfortunately. Oh, right into. barbecue chicken. Get that chicken. Woo! There you go, KFC. Delivery incoming. Oh, there's more. But wait, there's more. Just as we thought we had enough. Like, nope, another batch of these suckers. Get him. Boom. Oh, they're chasing poor Max. I gotta stop that. Oh, nice. Cannon blast. Get those crawlers. Oh, no. Frozen in time. Man, these have been extra nasty lately. Oh, am I out of ammo? Oh, let me go find an ammo crate. Man, you know I've gone... I'm shocked. I don't normally run out of ammo on these builds, but... Oof. Stop shooting stuff at me. There's my ammo crate. Oh! That's painful. Not so good. Whew, this is like turning into an epic battle. I got your back, Max. Bam! Have no fear. Brosafon is here.
There's a passage leading below the meteorite.
Whew. Alright, we're finally moving on to the final area. And we have hit 9 o'clock. I think we're okay for a minute or two. I don't think anybody's streaming right after me. We can finish this run. But in case we do get cut off, I did want to say thank you so much for everybody that watched. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Again, my name is Leeroy from Leeroy Gaming. Do check me out at the Leeroy Gaming YouTube channel. Also check out my primary stream on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/LeeroyGamingStream. Look forward to looter shooter content, including hopefully some real nice content for Outriders, WORLDSLAYER coming up. And if you haven't tried... Oh no, what happened? How'd we fail it? I didn't die. Well, no, maybe it was meant to be. For whatever reason, I clearly didn't die. We didn't die. I don't know. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you got a nice feel for the 4 different classes. I had a lot of fun streaming with you guys again. Looking forward to doing it. Thank you for Max, John Arpit, and everybody else that came by and played with me during the stream. I really appreciate you guys being here and all the support as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Download Outriders if you have not played it yet. It is free until the 23rd. Otherwise, join my Discord. Let's connect. Let's play together. Check out my guides. And again, thank you for all your support. And thank you for supporting Outriders. I will see you guys soon, hopefully. Peace and take care.